right, we have our production van finally completed. It is a 2024 Ram 3500 with a 159 wheelbase, high roof, and the interior is extended, meaning that there's an added 14 inches of interior cargo space, which we utilized every bit of it. We did choose to wrap it matte black as well. We threw a roof rack on top, and it is the Upfit Supply VC H2.1 roof rack. And specifically is the DB configuration, which means that it has an angled faceplate at the front and a roller in the rear. The base layer on the inside is a kill mat sound dampening. We added 3 layers of insulation because we are in Florida, and the walls are 1/2-inch plywood.
Let's talk about some shelving. All right, so in here, we decided to go with 80/20 for the shelving. It is 1x1 slotted aluminum. So this is like going a full custom shelf without having to do all the cuts and the welding yourself. You give them the measurements, they cut it for you, they drop ship it to you. You've got different types of connectors that you could use depending on the weight that you need this to hold. Got it in, built it, secured it to the wall. It's fantastic. We designed this one around having 2 rows of milk crates. We've got 5 on each. We were able to fit all our stingers, our rags, our grip equipment. We have a light in here. It all fits perfectly. We've got labels on everything, so there's no questions. If you're not working out of this van every week or every day, you'll be able to find what you're looking for. Super simple. That gave us a nice big space over here that we were able to use for miscellaneous, which ended up being apple boxes. We've got some heavy duty wheels, and we have room for hard cases for camera gear. We've got bags down below, more miscellaneous storage. This short side shelf, same 80/20 aluminum, was completely designed around having this fridge. You gotta have a good fridge in any production van. Make sure you got cold drinks whenever you want them. We were able to do a couple more milk crates here. We've got utility bins with cones, tarps, miscellaneous stuff. We have a nice toolbox, so when something goes wrong on set, which you know always does, you can fix it. And down below, we have our power bank that runs the fridge, it runs our overhead lights, can charge batteries, and it gets charged by our solar panels that are up top. We also have a bunch of sandbags underneath by the wheel well. That's helping us with our weight distribution. With this shelf, with the carts, a lot of weight on this side of the van, so that's gonna help level us out to not kill the suspension. That's our shelving.
Come on, come join me over here. We have a custom 4x box, which on the top starts with our 18x24s, bottom 2x3s, and then our large 4x4s over here. Now, even though these are 18x24s, we do have a few additional items in here. We do have our level, and we do have a mini meat axe. Same for our 2x3s. Even though this is the 2x3 slot, we have some additional items. We have a large, more like a 2x5 in here, floppy, and we have a 2x2 reflector board. When you get to the 4xs, we start with B-board, we go into floppies, ultra flops, and open frames, which we already have a few skinned. We have an opal and a grid skinned, and then an open frame currently here. We do have plywood as well, in case you ever need it on set. The beauty of making this custom means we're able to utilize the top, the back, and the bottom for added compartments. The bottom compartment is holding 2 triple risers. When you go to the top, this compartment is all of our 12x rags. And then even further up, going over top the main compartment of the driver's cab, we have added space up there that extends outward, and it's holding some additional diffusion, sound blankets, our bluff bounces, and wedges are up there. You go to the far back compartment, and there's a vertical component there that is holding 2 triple riser rollers. Not gonna lie, that ended up being a little bit of an accident that we were able to utilize that space for those, but hey, we'll take a happy accident. On this back wall as well, you have a C-stand cart. You actually have a spot for our 2 vortexes and our Acera Titan tubes. When you go to the front of the 4x box, we have combo holders, which is holding 4 double riser combos and 2 of our small roller stands that we use for camera gear.
Kevin mentioned the C-stand cart. This is a custom built cart by gripcarts.com. This is their shorty utility C-stand cart. It's great for the height of the stands. It keeps everything compact to make sure you can get in the back of the van with no issues. It also makes sure if you have anything else going on up top here that the height's not gonna be a problem. This thing is beefy, even though it is small. It's got nice big wheels on the back, so you don't have to worry about the terrain you're going on. It's got a nice lever handbrake to make sure you're locked in. This thing holds 12 C-stands. It's got slots for 3 milk crates. We put 2 in here, and we actually have a nice foam box. Gotta have that on deck. And on the back side here, it actually holds 3 combo stands.
And a Tommy gate. We went with the Cantilever series, which has a 1,300 pound payload capacity. This honestly was one of the main decisions that we made when we were committing to a van. When we were purchasing the van, we immediately got a quote for this and ensured that it was within budget, and everything else had to work around that. We really wanted to make sure that our crew, including ourselves, are taken care of, and we can raise and lower these really heavy carts on a daily basis rather than pushing it up these ramps. Ramps are great and all, but the Tommy gate, it really makes a difference. And what's nice about this Cantilever series is it actually folds and raises up in front of this door, so you always have access to the right door. You can get in and out with ease as needed.
Definitely very thankful. So let's talk speed rail and square stock. We wanted to be able to put them up here so they're out of the way. We decided to go with these PVC tubes as options for it. So we're able to put these little caps on it. We're able to fit everything inside that we needed. And then we've got it 6 foot, 8 foot, 10 foot. Then up here, we actually got the big boy to fit all our 12 foot pipes. We have 2 12-foot frames that you can build, so those all fit in here. Also on this roof rack, we've got our nice 8-foot ladder. We've got our spare tire, because that had to be relocated after the Tommy gate install. And those solar panels that I mentioned before for our power bank. We've got panels up top, and they are both 200 watts each, so we got a lot of power coming in when it's a nice, bright, sunny day.
And the interior cap. Now look, it's a regular van. Not much fanciness going on here, but there was one add-on that we thought was critical, and that was adding a camera system to the van, which has 4 cameras to it, a front, a rear, a left, and a right. This is a 4K 10-inch touchscreen monitor system, and everything is being recorded simultaneously at all times. The cameras are IP69 waterproof and have night vision. And that custom 4x box that we mentioned a moment ago, that's actually our rear wall, which we did elect to wrap in carpet for an added little touch, nice little look to match everything else going on. All right, as we're closing everything up, we have diamond plate on our left door over here, which we were able to put a combo stand and hold all of our beefy babies on this left door.
On this door, we only went with the half diamond plate because we have this handle here. So that was actually a perfect cut-up point for us. On this one, we were able to put 2 double riser low boy combo stands, and then we have 2 Dana dolly stands.
For added security, we went with slick locks, which we did have wrapped in the same matte black as the van with our logo on top. And this is just giving us that added layer of security to really just make sure that, you know, really no one can get into our van. These slick locks are phenomenal, and we did put one on the other side as well. All right. And as always, we are happy to give every bit of information. Please ask questions, comment, send us a message, and we will provide all of the links to a plethora of products that we use, and really just don't hesitate to ask any questions.
Yeah, look out, we've got 3 videos on our YouTube that's gonna give you top to bottom how we built this van, starting from a bare van, floor, walls, shelving, everything. We're gonna show you where we messed up, how we decided to fix it. You guys are gonna be able to learn a lot from that, because I know we did.
All right, and we are 2 Stories Media on all the platforms, YouTube, social media, everywhere. Let us know how else we can help you, ask questions, and as always, hope you learned something.